Hello art journalists, this is Natalie from NK Design. Welcome to another tutorial. I have already prepped my page with masking tape in the middle and then some gesso on top of it, and today I thought I'd try something new and put masking tape all around my page to create somewhat of a white border. To add some texture to the page, I'm using a stamp by Kaisercraft. It's called Grit, and I'm using black ink for this one. And moving on, I'm using a stencil which also happens to be by Kaisercraft. It's called Damask, and I'm using Ceramcoat Dark Night Blue, which is a matte acrylic paint, and a makeup sponge to add the texture to the page. And now I have picked up my India inks and I want to create somewhat of a watercolor effect. So I splatter some of the ink onto the page and then use a water bottle to spray some water on it. And while it's still wet, I am mixing another color in. And yeah, if it's dripping, I just pick it up with a kitchen paper towel. I don't worry too much about the inks not being dry because I want to create a watercolor effect and I want the colors to flow into each other. Once I'm happy with that, I use the same India ink and a brush to add some splatters to the page. And this time I dry the splatters in between so that I have distinct colors. I have decided to add a quote and some leaves to the page. So you see me here using a grey lead pencil to find out where I want everything to be. Once I'm happy with that, I use the black of the Inktense blocks to outline the lines, and then I will use a brush loaded with water to activate the color. I realized there were some spots a little bit blank and empty, so I'm adding some leaves, and I thought to add some circles. Either they could be berries or little flowers. And now I'm adding the quote, which is family, a link to the past and a bridge to our future. I first add it with grey lead pencil, and once I'm happy with that, I use a black pen and outline the letters.
more acrylic paints, similar colors as I used in the background,
plus a white. It's not a stark white, it's called Magnolia White. And I'm using always one color plus the white to start blocking out some of the background. You still see a little bit of the background shining through here and there, but I want to just knock back the busy background so that the leaves and the quote are more pronounced. I want the black lines to stand out even more, so I'm using a Stabilo All in black and go over the black lines, and I then use a water brush to activate the pencil. I go over the quote again with my black marker. I just want to thicken the lines here and there. With a white Posca marker, I'm filling out some of the spaces in the letters. And now I'm ready to take off the masking tape. As you can see, some of the lines are a little bit cleaner than others, but it's my art journal and I like how rustic it looks. Overall, this little project has taken me a little bit over an hour. Adding my date stamp, and I call this one done. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. I see you next time. Until then, happy arting!